Yo, what is going on, guys? Hope everybody's doing well on this election night if you're in the United States. I noticed here in the midst of all the news going on, there is also a really cool developer discussion. And so I kind of wanted to go ahead and jump into that with you guys, kind of read over it, because I think there's some pretty cool stuff we're going to find is going to be nice to see in 5.2. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop right into the content here. Alrighty, so kind of taking a look at the things we're going to discuss, I believe they're talking about the treasure compass, elemental reactions, artifacts as well. There's a lot of different stuff in here. I would love to encourage you to read it yourself, but I kind of want to just highlight the highs of this. If you don't want to read the whole thing, give you a brief overview here. I'm hoping to do this in under 3 minutes. That is the goal. Start the timer. Maybe I'll put a timer somewhere in this video so we can go through this, but pretty cool here. Treasure compass is going to give us more chest locations. They kind of begin to explain that here. There's going to be a new quick stop feature to be able to kind of give us the treasure compass and Oculus resonance stones. And after you enable this, we're going to be able to kind of swap between them pretty quick here. So going to be really nice to be able to find your oculi and your treasure chest pretty easily as well. Artifacts, not the artifact loadout, but what we are getting is kind of another way to lock and organize our artifacts. So pretty cool here. You can kind of set up a lock plan. I think it's pretty smart they're doing this. It's just one step closer to being able to kind of dive into what we are longing for here, which is the end all be all being artifact loadout. So hopefully with these improvements here, we're going to see that soon. But there's a general lock plan and then a set lock plan they kind of talk about here, where you can kind of look for, again, the required fixes that kind of make it a little bit more accessible. There's an auto lock that now kind of gives you a different marker, kind of shows you this star here as well. So that's pretty cool. Marked artifacts will be automatically locked and given priority to display kind of in that list. So kind of when you have that star next to it, you're going to see it. It's going to be the first thing. It's going to be like boom in your face. So pretty cool there. Some more stuff with artifact sorting is that you can show 5-star artifacts in the order of when they were obtained. So really, really cool. This is something that can be so frustrating. I feel like that when you go to look at your artifacts and you're like, man, if you tab it out of the screen really quick and you left the domain, you're like, oh my goodness, what are the last artifacts I got? Usually can do it by new, but I think this is a really nice quality of life touch they've added to be able for us to see this pretty nice and pretty quickly. Weapon selection page optimizations, kind of an easier way layout wise to actually select rewards and see kind of the weapons that we're going to be able to select here. Really nice in the battle pass. Also, we kind of get an already owned as well. That is also nice because sometimes that's something I've had to toggle back and forth with as well. There's some Teapot stuff. I actually found this pretty interesting. We're going to be given the ability to purchase wood. So no more wood farming. That's really cool. If you've gotten the wood before, you can just purchase it with your Teapot currency. I think that that's a really, really nice quality of life for here that we'll have to kind of see how that works out. But looks like there's also cooldown for the Boon of the Elder. Something else that is in here, really have not used that, so I can't speak too much to that. Here is though something really cool. Increase base damage for certain elemental reactions. This is going to be really cool to see because some of these reactions that have kind of gotten lost in all the sauce, so to speak, with all the danger reactions, we're kind of going to see hopefully a resurgence of things like overloaded, superconduct, electrocharge was a lot of fun. I remember using Beto for a lot of those electrocharge teams. Shatter is also going to be increased. I'm really excited to see the numbers on this and what if this is going to probably bring about more of these team comps being played. I mean, we've gotten characters like Chevrus, for example, that helps with overloaded. Superconduct has been in a weird place. Electrocharge, early game was kind of cool to play around with. Shatter really was also one of those not so much used reactions. So going to be really cool to see what they're able to do with this. Looks like they're increasing the blessing buffs that we get in the Imaginarium Theater as well. So that's going to be really, really cool. I think for the most part for me, Theater has been pretty fun to play. I really haven't had much issues kind of playing on the highest difficulty, and I'm enjoying it. Theater's pretty fun. Nice addition that they made. New character and boss tags added to performance prep page as well. That is interesting. So kind of a new layout here. Characters can be sorted according to their elemental types, whether they're mostly on-field or off-field. Very interesting. And whether they're DPS support or survival type. So going to be interested how they categorize these characters here. Very, very interesting. They're going to display the number in each category. So that's going to be kind of a nice quality of life thing to see. So very, very cool. Supporting cast record feature. So yeah, man, I would encourage you guys to go through, read this thing in detail. But kind of the highlights here are going to be, I think, the elemental reactions. And we'll have to wait in game to see what those are. But that's going to be really cool to hopefully bring back some of these older teams that we can see overloaded. Again, pretty fun. I'm curious to really try Electrocharged as well to see what type of rework that has brought about. Also the artifact thing. I think I'm really going to kind of dive into this and try to utilize this, because I think they're really making some improvements, and hopefully we are going towards artifact loadouts. That is the hope, that is the desire. But like I said, I will link this in the description so that way you can read it for yourself, enjoy it for yourself, kind of pick out what stands out to you. And if you guys don't know, I stream over on Twitch. So if you want to watch me on Twitch, by all means, go ahead, give me a follow. And when I'm live, turn on that notification, and hopefully I will see you there. But I hope everybody has a great, blessed rest of the week, and stay safe out there. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so very much for your time, and see ya.